Hi, I'm Christina Santiago, your host for The Magic of Giving. Today's featured nonprofit is Habitat for Humanity of Greater Orlando. Joining me is Beryl Wilshire, a volunteer with Habitat for Humanity, and Jennifer Gallagher, the Director of Community Outreach. We'll be discussing the many ways you can help Habitat for Humanity reach its goals. Let's start off with volunteers. We know you need all sorts of them. First of all, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Volunteers. How can volunteers get involved?
Well, I started getting involved through my bank. They invited me to a fundraising breakfast, and they did a beautiful presentation, had homeowners, explained exactly what they did, and I signed up to volunteer very nervously because I had never, ever been on a site in my life, and I wanted to try to do the building part, not the restore, not the offices. I just wanted something totally different. And I loved it. One morning and I was hooked. It went from there, over 3 years ago now.
So for all those volunteers out there that want to get involved and they've never had any experience on a build site, should that deter them? Or?
No. We have volunteers who haven't held hammers before, and that's perfectly fine. We also have volunteers that are contractors in real life. So really all ranges of experience, all ranges of background, ages, those are all welcome.
Absolutely. I had never touched a screwdriver, a hammer, anything. And now I can go up and help rip up roofs. I can help put up siding. They tell me, they teach me, and they teach everybody. And it's just something that's so fun to do. And you get to work with the new homeowners. You get to work with fabulous volunteers every week, fellow crew members. It's just something that I love. I love doing it.
Now let me ask you this, can kids get involved or can families come and volunteer together?
We can have youth age 16 and up volunteer with the organization. Youth under 16 can do off-site projects. They can fundraise, they can make lunches for the construction team. They can do a variety of different projects where they learn about Habitat and then do projects, but they can't actually step foot on a project. We have many ways for people to get engaged in volunteerism as a family or as an individual. And we have a lot of companies that volunteer as groups. So lots of different ways to get involved in not only the building like Beryl does, but also our restores. Our restores are part of our organization where we collect new and used donated home items, anything to build, furnish, decorate a house, and we sell it to the public. And then those proceeds help us to build more homes. So we need volunteers there. We have a range of committees, everything from family selection, where you're actually qualifying the applicants that come into our program, to finance, land acquisition, things like that. We have volunteers in our office, volunteers at different events throughout the year. So really, if you love building like Beryl does, that's wonderful, and we need people out there. If you maybe love retail and you want to do that in the restores, we also have people that come to us all the time and they have a specific area of interest. We had embroiderers that came to us and said, we want to embroider samplers that say welcome home to all of your Habitat homeowners. Then we give them their dedications. And we said, yeah, no, that's a great fit. You know, people come to us all the time with their passion, and we're able to translate that into a volunteer experience with Habitat.
I know that a lot of organizations are moving towards like online volunteer opportunities. Do you guys offer any online yet opportunity?
We have some limited virtual volunteer opportunities, things like editing newsletters, or we have pro bono services that we utilize as well, legal services, things of that nature. But a lot of ours are more kind of those traditional brick and mortar out there, really hands-on experiences. But you can register on our website. You can get signed up to volunteer online. You can call if you have a group. It's very simple, very straightforward. You fill out the waiver form, and then we have volunteers like Beryl who walk you through the process. That's really your on-site orientation, very hands-on.
Okay, so back to the volunteer opportunities that you provide. So you have retail in your store, you have administration, right?
Yes.
And you can actually build the house. And then what else? Am I missing one? Or
We can. We also help at the convention centres. Some of the big building companies, when they've done their show, they don't want to take all the stuff back, so you can volunteer and go and help put the little pallets, and it goes to our restores, which it's a continuous circle, really. You can help with donations, you can help sell it, you can help actually on the site, and many different jobs on the site. You can just help make sure that people are wearing their hard hats and safety glasses if you don't want to do anything more strenuous than that. There's so many things you can do, but the fun of Habitat is it's like a whole group of friends that get together, and you're enjoying yourself immensely, but you're helping someone else at the same time, and it's a wonderful feeling.
That's
It really
wonderful.
is.
So you provide opportunities across the board.
Yes.
We do. We even have a specifically women-driven initiative, Women Build, and we're going to be doing that again this year. So we have Women Build 2015. It's during National Women Build Week, so women across the nation get together and build during this week leading up to Mother's Day. And it's really a great, empowering program, but not only because of the women aspect, but because the women are fundraising to sponsor and to build the home. So you're really seeing it very full circle, and they're participating in the dedication. And it's a great way to engage people to not only volunteer, but to take action in their community against poverty housing and really advocate for the organization, learn more about it, and get involved in a little bit deeper way.
And particularly have women build, and women come out, and they are absolutely amazed at what they can do. I couldn't believe I could do anything like that. And to see these groups of women come out, and they're thrilled to find women crew leaders as well. And they leave after 6 hours and think, wow, we put that siding up, or we did this, or it's just so nice to get women involved, because traditionally you just think of men when you're building.
Well, they come back year after year, and we have a good
Yes,
deal.
they
It's a
do.
very diverse group of folks that we build with.
Absolutely.
It's, all ages, all backgrounds. It's great to see people come together and with that common goal.
Yes.
So
Some groups
basically-
come out all dressed up, all frilly bits, all glitter on their hard hats. I mean, it's just so much fun.
So basically you empower people, not just women, but people.
Yeah.
Certainly made a big difference with me, a huge difference. It's opened a new life for me that I can do that. And I drive home hot and sweaty, but think, oh, it's good.
I did it.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the Restore. Now, is that new, or have they been around?
The Restores have been around for some time. They were originally founded because we would get in donations that people wanted us to use in our construction that we couldn't utilize. So we were able to resell them and help to fund the building, because one of the things that people oftentimes overlook is that it's pretty expensive to build a house, and we do need to raise those funds. So the Restore is a vital part of the organization for providing that funding, along with generous individual donors, corporate donors. Really, it's through the support of the community that we exist.
Okay, so before we close this segment, I just wanted to tell the viewers at home, so if there's people out there that want to get involved either by volunteering or through monetary donations, can they go to a website and do this?
They can. They can go to habitat-orlando.org and click either Donate Now or Volunteer Now, or both. We appreciate when you click both. And they can donate and get involved. We have, like I said, a variety of different ways. We also have what's called a Habitor. It's a monthly lunch and learn at our office. They can come in, they can hear from our homeowners directly, really see the impact of the program, and then they can judge what involvement they want. A lot of times people will come to us with one thing in mind, and then they'll leave the Habitors, realizing that we have other needs that they can fill. So really, it's something that I encourage everybody to take a look at. If it's not for you, tell a friend about it. We definitely need that support, both through monetary and through volunteer hours.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then real quickly before we close, social media, are you on Instagram and Twitter?
We're on everything. We're Habitat Orlando on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. It's a great way to get connected. You'll learn about our upcoming events. For the Restores have a Facebook page where every week we post new items that are in the stores, so you can look at all of that. But just Habitat Orlando, or go to our website, habitat-orlando.org.
Awesome. Well, thank you both for joining us today on this segment, and I'm sure the community appreciates all that you do.
Well, I love it. And thank you so much for letting us get the word out here. It's been great, hasn't it, Jennifer?
Yeah, it has, and we appreciate the community.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you both.
Thank you.
For more information on Habitat for Humanity of Greater Orlando, you can go to habitat-orlando.org, or you can call 407-648-4567. Thank you all for watching, and remember, by helping those in need, we enrich our lives and help make Central Florida an even better place to live, work, and play. I'm Christina Santiago. See you next time on The Magic of Giving. Thank you guys.